Hello, everybody. This is Miss Susie, and I am here to do another story time with you. I'm sitting very nicely with my hands crossed because this is how I would sit in school, right? We're going to talk a lot about a little thing called school. I'm going to read a story about grandmothers who go to school, and we're going to look at things that you would find in a school. We're going to talk about letters that go with school. But the first thing we're going to do is start with our fun new song. We introduced this about 2 weeks ago, so we're going to try it again. It's called Everybody Clap. I have the words here, so you can kind of help me out here. And we're going to do lots of fun actions with this one. Are you ready? Here we go.
Turn off the
But let's try the right song. Here we go. Are you ready? Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. And everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. And everybody go peek-a-boo. Everybody go peek-a-boo. Everybody go peek-a-boo. Everybody go peek-a-boo. Everybody go side to side. 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 And everybody go 1, 2, 3. Woo! 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 And now clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Yay! Awesome. All right, so I love our new song. I hope you guys do too. It's a lot of fun, lots of great actions. So we are talking about school today, so we're going to start with the letter S. Can you take your finger in the air and draw a big curvy S? It's kind of like, oh, what animal starts with the letter S? I know. How about snake, right? Draw like a big snake with the letter S, right? S curves around like that. So we have a big S and a little s. When you're doing sign language, you're going to take your hand, put your thumb in here, and close your fists around. Whoops. You're going to close your fist around and get your thumb out. Miss Susie had to double check. I did it wrong. So thumb out. This is actually a different letter. So we want to make sure the thumb is out this time. So this is the letter S. All right? The letter S for snake. Okay. So today, I just have to flip my board around here. We're going to talk a little bit about a couple of things that you might see if you went to school. What do you see here? That's a school building, right? Most of our students are going to school at least part of the time. School has changed a lot in the years, right? So this year, you're going to probably see a lot more kids doing school at home with their computers, but most of the time we have a building that we go to for school. And what about this? Oh, you guys all know this, right? This is books, right? The pages in the books, and because of course we're at the library, we have lots and lots of books, but when you're at school, you have special books called textbooks. And then look, there's our nice teacher. And notice what color she's wearing because we're going to talk about pink when we read our book. And this, ooh, numbers 1 through 12 with those little hands. Everybody know this one? Yeah, this is a clock, so you can watch what time it is, so you know what time your classes are. And then we have a pencil. Oh, and this one, do you know this one? Starts with a B. This is a bell. You ring the school bell that tells you what time you have to be in the class, or it tells you if you can go outside and have a little recess time, or it tells you it's time to come in for recess. And then this bottom one, this is a B word too. I bet you all know this one. What do you ride to get to school? Some people do, some people don't, but you might ride a bus. The wheels on the bus go round and round, right? Okay, so those are some things that we might see at school. But now we're going to read a book called Grandmother School. And they don't have a lot of those things at their school. And think about the students. I wonder who's going to school in this book. Let's read it and find out. Hurry up, Asia, I tell Grandmother. I know she doesn't like being late. She rushes through her chores so she can change into her uniform, a bright pink sari. Oh, there's that pink. She checks her bag for abacus, reader, slate, and chalk. Well, she has a few different things she takes to school. She looks into the little mirror on the wall and freshens up the red dot on her forehead. So as you can already tell, this is not a school in America. This is a school in a country called India. It's a little different than ours, but it's kind of cool. Then I take her hand in mine and walk her to school. Wait a minute, who's going to school? Grandmother's going to school. Wow, that sounds cool. Her school is a one-room bamboo hut at the end of the mango grove. It has a thatched roof and the mud floor is covered with mats for the grandmothers to sit on. The door is decorated with marigold garlands. That's what these would be, marigold garlands. And inside, there is a big chalkboard. The grandmothers sit in rows ready to practice the alphabet on their slates and show their work to their teachers. So see, the grandmothers all have slates in their hands. Those are not computers. Those are little chalkboards that they write on when they go to school. Aja started school a year ago. My teacher said almost everyone in the village could read, write, and count, except for all the grandmothers. So he built Ajibayachi Shala, grandmother school. Does that sound cool? Grandmother school, I like that. Ajoba, my grandfather, shook his head and said that learning at this age was a waste of time. But most of the people in the village were happy for the grandmothers. When Aja first learned to spell her name, she did a little dance. Whoa, very cool. She learned to spell her name. Then she went to the bank. The rude man behind the counter had always dismissed her, saying people who gave thumbprints instead of signatures have to wait. He made her feel small. Now I'll show him I can sign my name, she said. There she is. Can you see? He's got a grumpy face, doesn't he? Not very nice. In the evenings, we huddle together, share stories, and do our homework. When Aja needs help, she whispers in my ear. She doesn't want anyone to know she's having trouble. But it's okay to ask for help, right? Yeah, you bet. In 1 year of the Ajibayachi Shala, she has learned the alphabet. She can read and spell many words. She is so proud that she can even add and subtract. Very cool, because that's what you do at school. You learn new things. One day, one of the grandmothers fell ill, and the others weren't able to pay attention to the lessons. So the teacher let the grandmothers worry and pray together. Sometimes we do that at school. When someone's not doing well or has bad things, then we are caring for them. That night, Aja hugged me a little tighter and said, when I die and my Creator asks what I did with my life on earth, I'll say, I learned to sign my name. But Aja, I reminded her, you can also read words like cloud, sky, rain, tree, mango, water, bird, hill, river. Look at all those words she knows. Wow. Yes, and I'll take those words with me to the next world. On days when Aja falls asleep before me, I can hear her chanting rhymes in her sleep, the ones the teacher has asked her to memorize. I am so proud of her. It's pretty cool, right? Most days after the evening meal, she tells me stories before I sleep. My favorites are about the warrior king who was brave, kind, and clever. The king, Shivaji, was courageous and won many daring battles, but he never hurt those he didn't need to. I especially love the story where King Shivaji escaped from a prison by hiding in a large fruit basket, outwitting Aurangzeb, the cruelest emperor that ever ruled India. No matter what story she's sharing, Aja always ends with the same line. one day I will read you this story from a book. Wouldn't that be cool if grandmother could read a book to her granddaughter? But not tonight. Tonight I have already drifted into sleep, dreaming of warriors and birds, numbers and words. And there is a picture of India, and this is where the grandmother school is. It's a very cool, true story that actually happened, and you can read more about it if you'd like. So it's called Grandmother's School. Wasn't that a neat story for today? All right, so we are going to end with our song about the more we get together. Let's see if we remember our 4 signs. So more, we're going to put our fingers together and kind of poke them so they run into each other. So this is more. Then we're going to take our hands with our thumbs, and this is together. We move it around. This is together. So more, together. And then happy, a happier we'll be. We're going to just take our hands and go up like this, because when we're happy, everything feels high and exciting, and it makes us smile. It makes our mouth go up, so we're up with happy. Okay? And then the last word we're going to do is friends. We're going to take our 2 fingers and bend them. And then your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. So we're just going to do our friends sign. Okay? So more, together, happy, and friends. Those are our 4 signs. We're just going to do those 4 signs. Okay? Are you ready? Here we go. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. And my friends are your friends, and your friends are my friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. That was awesome. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And remember to watch out for more activities and programs here at Manitowoc Public Library. We're so excited to bring these story times to you, and we have lots of great programming coming up in the fall, so keep on top of things and watch our page for more information. It was good to see you today. Bye-bye.